Hi there, and thanks for coming to tour our listing at 1007 51 Trolley Crescent. Normally when we list a property, of course, we have 3D renderings, we have a full video tour, but given our new situation right now, we have a lovely tenant in this unit who would prefer that we don't have anybody in, including a photographer, and that's just fine. Safety first. So we've created a website where we will go through some photos from a previous listing and some photos that the tenant has kindly provided. And we'll take you through the floor plan and kind of show you what's what, kind of how you walk through the unit, as well as give you a little bit about the building. Quick background on the building. 51 Trolley Crescent was built by Urban Capital about 6 years ago. It's got about 350 units, and it is Toronto's first LEED Gold carbon neutral residential development. So was built with and adheres to strict environmental design and operations to reduce the carbon footprint and as well as just reduce consumption. This particular unit is 485 square feet, and in our opinion, it's the best layout for a one-bedroom plus study in and around that square footage in the building. But units in the building will range from 350 square feet all the way up to 1,800 square feet, which is great for overall value in the building. It means that you've got lots of different types of units, larger units, luxury units, bringing up the median price. It means you have all kinds of different people living in the building. Larger units tend to be more owner-occupied units, which is better for a building as a whole. It gives you singles, it gives you couples, it gives you families, it gives you renters. And of course, the more diverse your building is, the more people who are interested in buying into it. Increases your supply, which increases demand, which of course helps to build value and maintain your value as you go on. So this particular unit, I'll show you here. We're going to go through some pictures from a previous listing, and we'll also go through the floor plan itself. This particular unit is 485 square feet, and as I said, there are other one bedrooms plus studies or even one bedrooms that are slightly larger than this, but we believe this is a superior layout, and the reason is when you walk into this unit, typically in the other units, you have to walk through a bedroom that's set at the back of the unit to get to your main living area. In this unit, that is not the case. You walk in and you have your full open concept living areas there in front of you with no need to walk through a bedroom. Your bedroom's actually a separate room that has an actual window with actual ventilation, which is uncommon. And then furthermore, many of the one bedroom plus studies or one bedrooms simply have a Juliet balcony, meaning you've got a sliding door but nothing else. You just get ventilation. This particular unit has a balcony that you can step out, put a couple of chairs and table on and enjoy. You've got south, east, and west views, and you've got great sun on the balcony. So that exterior space, especially now as we're seeing, is something that people really value, and in Toronto, yeah, we've got the winters, but we've got spring, summer, and fall to enjoy that balcony. When you walk into the unit, this particular unit, you immediately see the kitchen and the dining room, okay? If you turn to your left, immediately you have an open study area, but your primary view when you walk in is this. You've got great 9-foot ceilings, exposed concrete ceilings, exposed ductwork, hardwood floors, and then you have that combined kitchen and dining room area. If you were to kind of immediately turn around and look at the door that you just walked in at, this is what you see. You have this open study area. The builder's floor plan calls it a study, so we're careful not to call it a den, because a den, in my mind, I think, okay, you wall that off, can you make it a separate room? Maybe. But in this case, it is a very functional study. So with so many people now moving towards working from home, you have this ability here to put your work at home desk, your whole setup there, very comfortable, out of the way of, right in the middle of your living room. If you want to set it up with one of those pull-out single beds from IKEA for guests, you could do that too. So it's a very functional and versatile space. If you keep this same perspective, but just move back into the kitchen and the dining room area, you'll see there, that's that study and front door area that we were looking at. And again, here, that's kind of looking from the kitchen and the dining room at the study and front door. So going back to the layout, that is if we were standing here and looking this way towards the front. Now flipping that around, we're back here again, you know, by the entranceway, looking at that dining room with a bit of the kitchen on the side. And you can see you've got room for a table here. With the newer builders combining the dining room and the kitchen, we're seeing a lot of people putting custom built islands in place of a table. Now that does not have to be expensive. You can get them done at Rona or at Home Depot. And what it does is it allows you to have all the extra storage space, so pot drawers, wine rack, whatever you want, all the extra prep space of the counter. So you do a quartz countertop or granite, something that either matches or complements the existing quartz. And then you put a 3-sided overhang, so it doubles as a very, very spacious table. When you've got people over, you can fit a lot of people around it. And when you don't have people over, or when you're not eating or working at that island, you're using it as prep and storage space. So it's quite a smart solution. Angling the camera just towards the kitchen, so that would be here, kind of looking a little bit more at the kitchen instead of looking a bit more at the dining room. You see the kitchen, and it is very sleek and modern, flat fronted cabinetry, glass backsplash, under cabinet lighting, undermount square sink, and you have here quartz countertops, and probably the most important thing here is full-size appliances. A lot of the newer builds, especially when you get into the 1-bedroom units, and even some of the newer builds in the 2 bedrooms, they're going to apartment-size appliances. This unit has an apartment-size dishwasher, which is usually okay for a smaller unit because you don't use as many dishes. But you know, whether it's 1, 2 of you or 4 of you, the pots don't get any larger or smaller, or the pans don't get any larger or smaller. So you have a full-size smooth top stainless steel stove, a full-size microwave stainless steel hood fan, and you know, turning around, a full-size stainless steel fridge with extra storage cabinetry above. You have more storage cabinet up here, and then open shelving, as is so popular now. And then you move into the living room area. So if we reference the floor plan, we've moved past the dining room and the kitchen, and now we're here into this living room, this open living room that has a walkout to a balcony and barn doors here to a bedroom. So if we go back to the gallery, we see this open living area, and we see that walkout there, and then through this around the corner, and you can see the barn door track on the ceiling there, you will walk through to the bedroom. If you just angle slightly here, you'll see the barn doors. This is a great spot for a TV if you're going to have one. Same walkout, and if you kind of walk through here, you end up getting to the bedroom. This is the full balcony that we were talking about. Now, if you kind of look this way, it's south, this is southwest, that way is southeast. And so you get great all-day sun and you get lovely views. This is looking southwest. You're looking kind of over the other building here, and you see everybody's terraces with plants. And if you look right down, there's the outdoor pool. Now, you're 10 floors up, so it's not like you hear it, and it's not very loud anyway, but you have some very pretty views kind of over the top of the building there. Going back to the floor plan, now we're moving into the bedroom, and this shot is as if we were standing over here by the closet looking this way. And you can see that we have, you know, ventilation, actual windows, so you get not only daylight, but you can get a good airflow in there. There's hardwood floors. This is a queen size bed. There's a double dresser. So this is a very decent sized bedroom. You're not hurting for space here. And you have room for other furniture. You still have the 9-foot exposed concrete ceilings and ductwork. And then here you see the barn doors that slide closed to form a completely separate bedroom. This unit also has a nice feature. Oh, by the way, sorry, there are double closets in this building, and I'll show you, or sorry, in that bedroom, and I'll show you that in just a minute when we go to some of the more current tenanted photos. So one of the nice things about this unit is that once you walk in the main door, all of the kind of not very sexy, but very necessary stuff is tucked right to the right here. So if you walk through, you've got a front hall closet, you have your washer slash dryer, and you have your full bathroom, and it's away at the front of the unit. So when you're in here by yourself, you just pop over to the bathroom. But when you have guests, they don't have to go through your personal areas to get to a bathroom. It's not immediately off the kitchen, which is always kind of awkward. Everything is just kind of tucked discreetly away to the side. And this bathroom also has a full bathtub with shower built into it. A lot of the 1-bedroom plus studies or 1-bedrooms only have a shower stall. This has a bath and shower stall combo, and very modern, sleek bathroom finishes. So again, you know, lacquered cabinetry, pull-out drawers instead of cabinets, raised sink, tiled accent wall, under cabinet lighting, a soaker tub. It's a very sleek and modern bathroom that is completely move-in. If you turn around when you're in the bathroom, you kind of peer out down the hallway, you'll see the washer dryer. And that is an all-in-one energy efficient Euro style machine. And if you look at the floor plan here, if you're in the bathroom and you're kind of like looking out this way, you will see the washer. That's the view you have right there. And then we get to the building. This building, like I say, was built about 6 years ago. There's about 350 units. 51 Trolley shares some amenities with its sister building, 32 Trolley. The nice thing about 51 Trolley, aside from the location, which is, you know, 1 streetcar into the core to take you to work, 1 streetcar that will take you to Leslieville for brunch on the weekends, aside from all the other places you can walk that's right close by. And the location, like I say, so close to the core, is that this building contains the majority of the amenities for the complex. So when you walk in, you have a nice 2-story open, bright atrium, and this is where the concierge is. The other building does not have a concierge. This is the concierge for the building. Take your Amazon packages, help to make sure that your units aren't being rented out for Airbnb, and just heighten security. So I think everybody who buys a condo wishes they had a concierge. There's a great gym on site, very well equipped. There are 2 gyms that are very close by if you want something specialized like CrossFit, or if you want all the specialized programs at the brand new Y. Both are less than a 5-minute walk, but this gym is, you know, more than suitable for most people's needs. And there's a lovely party facility. It's 2 stories. It's got a catering kitchen, high ceilings, lounges. It's party facilities that you're actually going to want to use. You've got work parties, holiday parties, baby showers, bridal showers. This is the sort of thing that you can rent out. And there's also guest suites. There's a media suite. There's billiard rooms and guest parking. There's a beautiful outdoor lounge area with outdoor pool that's located next door, which is immediately next door at 32 Trolley. And this is part of your amenities too. So you've got a gorgeous pool with outdoor lounging areas both by the pool and also outdoor eating areas over by the barbecues that are available for your use. The location of 51 Trolley is pretty awesome. If we take a look at the map here, so I just call that up, we've got your location so close to Queen Street, which will take you into the core, King Street, which will take you into the core, the bridge over here, which goes to Queen Street East and Leslieville this way. So if you want your tree-lined street and your brunch on the weekends, you can get it there. You can scroll down. You can stroll down to the Distillery District, to the St. Lawrence Market District. And then, of course, you have Corkdown Common, which is a huge park that has been developed right next door. When they redeveloped this area and they redeveloped the Canary Wharf, which is right next door to that, they placed a large amount of development on maintaining urban green space. So you have an urban marsh, you have a central lawn, you have recreation fields. And then they also focused on connecting existing trails like the Don River Trail, which will take you, you know, from here all the way up through the whole city, north, east, and west. And then, of course, connecting to the lakeside trails. So if you want to hop on your bike or go for a run, you can run for kilometers in either direction. Canary Wharf is a very large condo development that's located nearby. And when they built that, The city planning put in a ton of commercial on the main floor. And what that means for you is that although there is a lot of stuff nearby when we look at the map, like in terms of the beer store, the LCBO, groceries, as well as shops and restaurants and coffee shops and all those things, there is an enormous amount of new development very close by of purpose-built commercial. So purpose-built spaces for groceries, for pet groomers, for health and wellness centers, for bars and pubs and restaurants and little shops, all of those things that you need to make, you know, your life livable, for all those conveniences on your way home from work, on the weekends. And the other thing it does is it creates a very healthy pedestrian flow through the area at all times of the day. More people that are out and about, the safer and more welcoming the environment it is, you know, as you go to work or back home, morning or night. And then that's just, I thought that was a really cute little shot, just kind of the TTC streetcar going over the bridge, taking you east and west from this very, very, very central location. So this listing is available online. It's priced at $520,000. Your annual taxes are $1,770 a year. And I know my client pays about $660 a year in insurance. The maintenance fees are quite affordable. If we just scroll down here, they're $264 a month. So when you look at the maintenance fees and you look at the annual taxes and the low insurance costs, it's a very low monthly cost to carry. The monthly maintenance fees include building insurance, and they include the cost to run and maintain the building and all the amenities. Heat and hydro and central air are not included, but that's on purpose. The reason that is because as an environmentally focused building, when you do not include your utilities in the maintenance fees, people are encouraged to be more mindful of what they consume. And regardless of whether your fees include utilities or not, you end up paying for them somehow. When they are included in the monthly fees, it often leads to overuse because people are not encouraged to think about what they're using and why. So the lower monthly fees, not including the utilities, actually lead to lower carrying costs overall, even when you do factor into utilities. This is a website that we've built. It's www.1007-51trolleycres.com. And you can find floor plans here. You can find mechanical drawings of the 10th floor so you can see where the unit is located in relation to the rest of the building, links to the listing, and also the gallery of pictures from previous listing, which is what I walked you through just because they're kind of cleaner and clearer, and also a gallery of pictures from the current tenant. And you know, this is a great opportunity. This is not staged. This is not a professional photographer. But even flipping through these, you see that this is a warm and bright and welcoming layout with a lot of space for such a small unit. Really well laid out. That's a good sized couch there. You're not looking at just a little love seat. Coffee table, good size island, space on the balcony. That's looking from the bedroom with the barn doors open if you wish to, into the living room. A lot of color, but still focusing on white walls, high concrete ceilings, exposed ductwork, all of those loft elements that, you know, people love, floor to ceiling windows, and that you can add all this local color to if you like, or you can go with a more minimalist approach. That's the bedroom with the barn doors closed, so you can see how it completely seals off. And that's the double closet that wasn't visible in the other pictures that you can see. Big closet in the master. And then kind of just running into the bathroom. You've got your double hall closet on this side, so your front hall closet on this side, laundry on this side, and then through to that very sleek and modern bathroom. So you can reach me. My name's Adrienne Parker at 416-888-5640. You can reach us online at www.1007-51trolleycres.com or email us at info@teamparker.ca. Thanks for visiting and hope you get in touch.